As Chair of the Board for Trent and Dove, it's a great pleasure to be asked to introduce the 2016-17 Annual Report. It's something I really enjoy doing, reflecting on what we've achieved and, more importantly, how we have invested the rent we receive on behalf of you, our tenants. Our aim, as always, is to ensure we invest wisely, economically and efficiently. In 2016-17, we also built 156 new homes costing nearly £12 million. At Trent and Dove, it's not just about improving properties and building new homes though. We want to make a difference in people's lives too. I'm very pleased to report that last year we recruited 7 apprentices, helped 44 tenants directly into work and supported a further 300 people who are preparing for work. We supported 157 vulnerable families and young people with key life skills. We engaged volunteers in community activities, improving our neighbourhoods, and carried out property adaptations for disabled residents. We have, of course, also had to face the current challenges like the 1% rent cuts, which were announced by George Osborne in July 2015, which takes £11.2 million out of our business. Brexit and its potential impact on skills shortages, welfare changes and costs of borrowing and general political uncertainty, which can all affect how we operate. The challenge for us as an organisation and for the board continues to be to deliver quality homes and services at a time when the income streams are declining. We're continually looking for opportunities to do things in different and better ways that have the potential to both save money and improve the service we provide. For most people that come into contact with our organisation, it's fair to say that the ampersand in Trent and Dove can be overlooked. However, we are incredibly proud of our ampersand and consider it hugely important as it provides us with a constant reminder of our approach in transforming homes, lives and neighbourhoods. It means continuity and that there's more to come. This is at the heart of Trent and Dove. We are here to stay and are driven to add more to the quality of people's lives throughout our region. The humble ampersand takes a starring role in our plan for 2017-18. Thank you to you, our tenants, for the support, feedback and constant reminder of why we are here.
It's been over 12 months now since we made the decision to take over the responsive repairs and voids with our own in-house team. During our first exciting year, we've seen the addition of new vans and uniforms for our tradesmen, along with text messages to confirm the appointment at the time of booking, as well as a handy reminder text message both 1 week and 1 day before the appointment. Our scheduling team use an interactive work planning system, allowing them to book all mutually agreed appointments in effectively, and the use of van tracking software allows the team to allocate emergency repairs to the nearest available tradesman, ensuring that our tenants are waiting the least time possible for their repair to be carried out. We've also seen an improvement in our customer satisfaction. Satisfaction surveys can now be completed on the tradesman's handheld device by our tenants, making it easier for them to provide us with the feedback about the repairs service.
I'm really happy with the service. The tradesman was really friendly. I'd recommend the service to anyone.
Antisocial behaviour and the Trent and Dove approach. The initial contact is the start of a very long and complex journey to find the right solution to the problem. So, as much as those suffering the effects of living with an ASB problem in their neighbourhood want an immediate eviction, there'll always be delay whilst our skilled and experienced staff work together with other agencies such as One Recovery, the police, the fire service and anyone else we can consider relevant to the situation. After all, it doesn't make sense just to move the problem around what is quite a small area when we can work on making a lasting difference. This approach is also required as proof when an eviction is the only solution left, so we take the time to get the right solution, as every case is different. A group of involved tenants make phone calls to the original complainant to find out how happy they are with the service, and recently we found that communication still hasn't been great, so we'll be making recommendations to improve in this area, which will increase our 91% happiness rating. By working together, we'll get better.
Price Court in Shobnall is a 3-storey building with a mansard-style roof, which was in need of a complete replacement due to the existing roof covering reaching the end of its usable lifespan. We replaced the entire roof, including all Velux style windows. Cost to the project was around £14,500.
Following on from a fire risk assessment carried out by an independent fire risk assessor, it was recommended that Trent and Dove close the bin chutes within the communal areas of Shobnall Close. As these chutes presented a considerable fire hazard to the block, it was agreed that the high-risk chutes were closed and purpose-built recycling bins were constructed within the curtilage of the site. The new recycling centre was planned to be installed within the vicinity of all blocks for ease of access for residents as well as the refuse collectors, and the cost of the works was approximately £16,000.
This is Wyndham Crescent in Winshill, where we did a large-scale car park and footpath regeneration project to aid the vehicles getting off the road, opening up for a safer road and footpath access for all the residents along here. So we moved over to the first block, which created new car parking spaces. It gets the vehicles off the road. Obviously lets people have a free access onto the footpath here as well. So obviously incorporate all the handrails as well to provide edge protection to anywhere. Cost of the project, about £40,000 in total.
Our strategic plan is based on our mission, as you'd expect. So our mission is transforming homes, lives and neighbourhoods. So in terms of homes, we've got a really ambitious development programme. One of the things we're really conscious of is nationally, regionally and locally, massive undersupply of housing, but particularly affordable housing in our area. So we really want to help and meet that local need. So we've got a plan to build out 166 new homes this year, and we're going to start on site with another 153. And really by 2018 we want to get to 250 new homes a year, which we think is really important. And for us though, what's really important this coming year is getting a bit better at customer insight in terms of our existing and new customers. So we're going to be doing two pieces of work. One is a customer profile and one is doing much more further housing need analysis into what those needs are. We need to make sure we're building the right homes in the right locations. So that will enable us to do that in future years. One of the things we're really conscious about is that we've got safe and well-maintained homes for our customers. That continues. We replace kitchens, bathrooms, rewires, etc. constantly. And this year we're investing another £8 million into that improvement plan. But moving on from that, the other thing that we're really conscious of is our day-to-day repairs and how that service performs. So two things for us this coming year. We've got two big targets. One is that 98% of people that get a date and time with our operatives, actually that date and time is met. And another key target is that 80% of people who have services from us, and usually that is repairs, will rate the service as good to outstanding. So really high level benchmarks that we're looking at here. And I think probably my final one in terms of lives would be in terms of getting people back into work. We've got a really good track record of getting people back into work. And in fact, we've got a dedicated officer here that looks at getting people into work. This year, he's got a really stretching target. He's going to support and work with about 2,000 people and directly get about 50 people back into full-time employment, which is really great. And then the final element of the work is that we really rate apprenticeships. And this year we've got 10 opportunities for people to become apprentices at Trent and Dove, and that'll be across all of our functions, so not just in repairs, it'll be across the housing section as well. We've got a wonderful set of volunteers, and last year we extended from one team leader to two team leaders because we've got so many volunteers. And this year they're going to pledge about 4,000 hours of volunteer time to keep our estates and our neighbourhoods in really tip-top condition, so they do a fantastic job for us. The board and the executive are really committed to our community and support endeavours, and this year we're committing 1.5% of all income to go to community support endeavours. If you translate that, that's over £400,000 a year that goes into it. So we're incredibly proud of that. We've got rent cuts, we've got financial pressures, but we're still living that, putting investment into lives in neighbourhoods. So it's something we're really proud of. So finally from me would be, and I think it's reiterating the sentiments of my chairman, is a massive thank you to our customers and our stakeholders who really work in proper partnership with us and give us feedback, and that really enables us to improve our services and deliver the homes that we want to. So a great big thank you to them. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jerry.
I'm Clive.
I'm Nikki.
And we
Are all members
of the annual report
group. We hope you have enjoyed this film and have found what we have covered interesting. Like you, we are tenants and appreciate learning about what is happening in relation to the rent that we pay and the services that we receive.
We'd love to get your feedback, so please contact us using the contact details at the end of the film.
Similarly, if you would like to help Trent and Dove to shape its services and would like to learn more about how you can become involved, please contact us.
Finally, a big thank you from us all to everyone who has given up their time and taken part in this film. Oh, we cracked that bit.
It's the rest we're worried about.
One Trent and Dove. Better every day.